Welcome to day 2 of the Census-A-Thon. My name is Jessica Turner Evans. I'm the census coordinator for the city of Gainesville, and I have another amazing lineup of individuals that are so integral to our community that are doing great work. And so I won't delay that, but since this is day 2, and some of you may have not tuned in for day 1, the Census-A-Thon is all about providing some statistics, some percentages, and also some real-time data so that we can know where we are as a community and how we can move forward together. I know that it's hard sometimes to not focus on the negative things that are going on in society, maybe even the COVID-19 pandemic, but we have an amazing and I mean amazing way that we can contribute to the greater good of our community by completing our census. And so for those of you that don't know what the census means, it's actually a count, population count. And when we don't have an accurate population count, our area loses money for important programs, even roadway construction, free and reduced lunch programs, after school programs. We had two amazing individuals on yesterday, Tina and Dr. McNeely from the school board, and they talked about these issues and how it affects our children and our public school system. So if you missed that, you can also check that stream on the City of Gainesville YouTube channel, and you can watch that. And today we have a special guest from the greater Gainesville area Chamber of Commerce. So he's going to be coming up in a little while. I won't reveal his name because he's a special guest, and I have to make sure there's some suspense behind the scenes. Also, as you can see, we do have this amazing prize wheel behind me. We will be spinning that a little bit later on, so make sure you stay tuned until 10:45. This is a very short broadcast. Is only 15 minutes, but it's going to be power packed. So thank you guys for already chiming in and being present with us. I'm going to bring up our first guest. Okay. His name is Sean McLendon, and he is with the county. So I want to make sure that Sean can hear me. He's behind the scenes. This is his title. He's the Strategic Initiatives Manager, and he's with the Alachua County Board of Commissioners. Sean, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jessica. Good morning.
Great morning, Sean.
And talking about data for the 2020 census, we have some unique tools that we've never had before, and to help us track and see how the community is responding. So if you want to bring up the page where we see our data, this is the City of Gainesville, and turning on our census tracks inside of the City of Gainesville, you can see a color coding to them. So in general, the darker the blue color, the better the response rates. And tracks that are red, orange, or yellow show us areas that are struggling to respond. And as we discussed yesterday, Gainesville doesn't have too many yellow tracks, but we do have a lot of light blue tracks that need to turn a deep indigo blue. So as a reminder, our goal this year is to bring home an 80% response rate in the community. The response rate of this map is the solid foundation of getting there on or before October 31st, 2020, when the census ends. And a good self-response rate ensures that no one is missed. And because of your help yesterday, the City of Gainesville is up to a 58.7 response. That is fantastic. To get to our daily goal, we needed to have at least 6 additional households respond, but you all gave us 60 additional households. So thank you from all of us. As a stretch goal for today, can we double this to 120 households responding? So if you haven't, please take the census. And if you have, if you could reach out to at least 6 friends or family members and ask them to fill it out by phone, mail, or internet. Remember, we are counting on you, Gainesville. So you can take the census in 3 convenient ways. You can go online to 2020census.gov, or you could take it by phone at 844-330-2020. That's 844-330-2020. Or if you still have the paper questionnaire, fill that out, and fill it out with blue or black ink, not with pencil, to fill it in. We're counting on you, Gainesville. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you so much, Sean. It's always a pleasure to hear that data. I am just overjoyed that our community showed up in such a great way. And I thank you for bringing that information to our forefront. We want to see that for day 3 as well, which is tomorrow. So, in the meantime, Sean, continue to do the great work that you are. I'm looking forward to even more data tomorrow. I mean, I'm a data freak, a little geek on data, but what it really adds up to is the money that we need for our communities and for programming. And so thank you again, Sean. Have an awesome and amazing day. All right, guys. I mean, I'm still full off of what he said. I mean, 60 households between day 1 and day 2. So I know we can do that again between day 2 and day 3. I wanted to pause here for just a moment and give you some information about how you can participate in our prize drawings, okay? Because we're going to be doing this very shortly. So the first thing that you must do is take the census, complete the census. It literally will take you 10 minutes. So you could pull it up on your smartphone right now as you're watching the stream, and you can complete your census, and then you'll send it over to a very short form, and I'll be able to pull your name if you are the winner selected for today. So after you complete your census, you will follow that little link at the bottom, type it in, fill out that form, and then you can be a winner. I feel like we're all winners. So I want everyone who is able to do that, go ahead and complete that, and then you can hear your name. All right. And so here's the website where you can complete your census as well. So up next is our special guest from the chamber. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and pull him up. Here's his title before he's, fully on stage. He's backstage right now. I know he's excited and ready to talk about some important data of how the census data impacts businesses and development and things like that. So he's going to tell you a little bit about his role. His name is Eric, and he's the president and CEO. So he's the man to know at the Greater Gainesville Chamber of Commerce. Eric, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jessica, and you are right. I am so excited. Gainesville, I'm telling you, I'm wearing my blue shirt. I got my indigo blue suit. Hey, Sean has told us we need to get Gainesville indigo blue. We want that minimum 85%. This is the best money we're going to be able to get. It's the easiest thing we can do. We can make a phone call. We can sign up online at my 2020census.gov. Look, this is our money that we need to help all of the programs. This is the money that helps us with roads. This is the money that helps us with schools. This is the money that helps us feed our children and free and reduced lunch that was shared yesterday. Now, Jessica, I'm competitive now. I want 120 today. Look, we're going to get those households in here. We want to take care of our community. And so I just want to share some information in terms of what's happening out there. Gainesville, we have in this nation, I think it's $675 billion that is given out by the census. And my understanding, it's supposed to be even more this next 10 years. So if we understand this, and we know that we have a history of leaving about $39 million a year on the table for undercounting. So we're talking about just under $400 million we've left on the table, and that's being very conservative as a community. Do you know what we can do with 400 million? We all can think of ideas. So let's get out there and encourage everyone to be counted. This is our opportunity to take care of all those needs in our community and initiatives by making sure we're getting what's ours. This is our money. The federal government wants to give it back to us. We just have to be counted. And so that's why you see all of us so excited to get this message out to you. And we're so thankful for Jessica and all of the programs and making this a fun event to get this word out. So I just want to share some details on how the census impacts small businesses, large businesses, and our community as a whole. So many, and I'm not sure if any of you are aware, one of the things I love to do, I'm a numbers geek too, Jessica. So I love to look at statistics, numbers, and see what's happening. So I don't know how many people in Gainesville know that we get over 50,000 cars coming into our community and individuals every day to work, shop, and do stuff. We're a hub within the North Central Florida where communities come in on a regular basis. And this is every day. And we see that influx in the traffic in the morning when we're going to work, and we see it at the end of the day. And in between, it's really nice to get around Gainesville, but it's tough at that time. Well, since we're so located centrally, these people are coming into all the surrounding counties and communities to our area. If we look at industries that have been on top of this for a while, look at all the retail that's exploded in our area in the last 5 years. All those wonderful shops and stores, your PF Chang's, your Cheesecake Factory. These things are here not by accident. These retailers track, they use our credit card to know where we shop and our preferences and likes. And they know in this region, that's why they want to come here. And people are coming off the highway, they're pulling in, and we have many of the top ranked groups in this nation. Our Cheesecake Factory, as new as it is, has been number one since they opened. You know, our Old Navy is crushing it, always in the top three. Our Best Buy is always up there. These are the things, but it's because of the people that come in this area and the impact these numbers have. And these numbers, we recognize that value and importance, but we want to take care of those in our community that struggle. So when we talk about dollars that help our homeless, this comes from our census. This is very important. Dollars that come to help affordable housing, this comes from our census. And this impacts businesses when their employees have to come in from outlying communities because they can't afford to live in our community. We see our first responders doing the same thing. I look at the end of the day, I look at how many vehicles with first responders are heading out of our community because they struggle to find affordable housing in our community. They love to work here and shop here, but they can't afford to live. This helps us with all of that. And that's the importance of the count to businesses, because we recognize that the more that we have and we account for who lives here, the more opportunity we have for everyone in this location, in our community. So this impacts our healthcare, our roads, our schools, our businesses, our jobs, our senior centers. Hey, I want to live to be 120. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but hey, long before I'm there, I'm going to need a senior center to go hang out with folks my age and do some things. Our political representatives, all impacted by our count and census. The more representatives we have comes from how well we make our count in this community, not only a local level and our state representatives, but on a national level also. We need to make sure we're getting that count. This all impacts us tremendously. And so I just want to share with you briefly, we've all lived in the last 4 months through COVID-19. Huge impact, impacting all of us tremendously. Well, a lot of the numbers and dollars that are tied to COVID-19 and this $46 million that we just received as a community that's going to be dispersed to businesses and individuals, that's because of the census. Maybe we should have gotten 86 million. I don't know, but can we make it happen? Sean, I'm with you. 120 households participating today minimum. We're doubling what we did yesterday. We're making that push because Gainesville, we know we're counting on you, and no one's better than you to make this happen. And we know we're going to get all of our money, and our maps are going to be indigo blue, just like this suit across the board, because we're going to make sure we're taking care of our neighbors, our businesses, and our community as a whole. Jessica, I'm going to stop unless you want something more from me. You tell me.
Eric, thank you for sharing everything that you have so far. I think you really hit the nail on the head with that, with all the information that you've shared. So thank you again. And also we want to thank the Chamber for being a sponsor for some of our prizes along with the city of Gainesville. Everything that you do, it means something so great for our community. So thank you again, Eric.
Gainesville, we're counting on you.
Absolutely. Bye-bye. All right, and there you have it, some more impressive information. And so one of the things that I really want us to focus on for day 2 is showing up again in a major, major way. Go ahead and complete your census, my2020census.gov. I'm actually going to bring up our superwoman in our office. Her name is Grace, and she's going to draw some names. So if you have completed your census and completed that online form, your name is in the box, okay? And she's going to show you that box. She's going to give it a good shake. Grace, can you hear me? Hi, Grace. I see you waving. In the box, Okay, and she's going to show you that box. She's going to give it a good shake. Grace, can you hear me?
Jay, I will send you over an email.
All right, congratulations. Congratulations. I think we had a little lag, a little delay, but I did put the drum roll just like yesterday. So congratulations. So what I'm going to do next is to spin our prize wheel to find out what you have won. Congratulations. I think we had a lag, a little delay, wow, this is for a GoPro camera. Woo! Congratulations. This is one of, I love GoPro cameras. If you know anything about a GoPro, I'm going to read some of the specs on here. You can do like slow-mo video, GPS, an amazing camera feature. It actually can go underwater as well. So anyway, congratulations. You'll be receiving that gift. And we're going to pull one more name for today. Drum roll.
I can't read their name because they've actually just signed it like their official signature, but I will send you their email. Last name is Aguiluski. So I will be sending that over to you today.
All right, congratulations. So you'll be receiving something in your email. So if we couldn't read your name, how you wrote your name on there, we'll still be reaching out with that amazing prize. Let's see what it is. Congratulations. So you'll be receiving something in Amazon Echo Dot. Congratulations. Here is your gift. And it also has an iCount sticker on it. All of our prizes that you'll receive, you'll know exactly where it comes from. It was because of your diligence in participating with the census process. Thank you again, Grace. All right, to all of our winners, congratulations. If you didn't win today or for day one, stay tuned. We do have day 3 tomorrow. Okay, we'll be starting at 10:30 until 10:45. Same time, same place. Complete that census. You can do it by phone, by mail, or even online. Okay, so congratulations to the winners, and thank you for tuning in to the Census-A-Thon Day 2. Have an awesome and amazing day. Bye-bye.